We are now joined by UFC welterweight Niko Price. Niko, thank you very much for joining us today.
I'll be good. It's
Just look here.
all
You
right.
ain't gotta do anything else but look here and talk.
Okay, we'll take our first question from Ezekiel Bergonzi with Somos MMA.
Okay.
Hey Nico, how are you?
Good. How you doing, sir?
Fine, thank you. So, how it was this training camp?
Oh, it was great. I got so much work in. I had plenty of my striking. I had a lot of my wrestling, jiu-jitsu. Everything was going good. Sorry if it looks like I'm shivering. I'm freezing over here.
Here is winter too, here in Argentina, so I know
Oh,
how you feel.
it gets cold over there. Yeah, for
It's
sure.
cold.
So I'm an
So,
Argentinian friend. What's up?
so you're facing Donald Cerrone, who is a very loved veteran in the
Yes,
sport,
sir.
but he's coming from a four-loss streak. Does that give you more confidence, or you don't take account of that?
No, I don't take count of that because you never know what he did for this fight. You know, maybe this fight he got it back together and he's coming in here as a whole new man. So I'm taking it as I look through all his fights. I look at the best fights, the best Cerrone, and I'm taking it as that guy's coming to on Saturday.
What aspects of your game plan did you change from your fight with Vicente Luque to this one?
I didn't really change anything. I just added on. I just added more of everything. I added more striking. I added more wrestling, more jiu-jitsu, more strength and conditioning. I needed to level up a little bit everywhere.
In an interview, the Donald Cerrone coach, Pedro Campero, say that he is really focused on this fight and he's bringing his A game, So, what do you think that Donald Cerrone brings that makes him a dangerous challenger for you?
Experience, you know? He's a veteran of the game. He's a maverick of the game. He's one of the first superstars of the sport, Like he's been around since the WEC and stuff. I've been watching him my whole career. So I just gotta be ready for the best one. And I am. So he can be as ready as he wants, but no one's seen the best me yet. So I'm coming hard.
Thank you very much and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you, sir. God bless.
We'll go next to Gabriel Gonzalez with Cage Side Press.
Gabriel.
Hey Nico, how you doing, man?
How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Thank you. So look, everyone when they saw the booking, you versus Cowboy, everyone gets excited, right?
Oh yeah.
For you, do you get that same level, or is it just another night of work for you?
Well, now it's another night of work for me, When I first got the news, yeah, I was super excited too. But I just had to bring it back down to letting myself know that he's another fighter. And when we get in there, I'm gonna hit him just like another man.
Now I know that look, your fights they tend to turn into a scrap, but when everyone's saying, "Man, I can't wait for you to throw down with the Cowboy," do you have to sometimes control yourself a bit in there and not just get lured into a brawl with him?
Of course, you always gotta control yourself in there. The second you don't control yourself, and you might catch him, but then you get taken down, or you might get caught. Like you gotta always be controlling, always paying attention in there. Be aware of everything.
Your last fight ended with the eye injury. Can you describe the recovery process from that one?
Yeah, I gotta sit down a lot. That's about it. I still I was chilling at the house, playing with the kids and stuff. I just didn't get poked in the eye, which actually happened more at my house than it did at the gym. It's
Just the
crazy.
kids and everything?
Yeah, the crazy kids. I got 5 of them, so I'm slipping punches all day.
Oh man, full house. Um,
Yeah.
talking about the last fight, what did you take from that one when you went back to the gym in terms of improving your game?
I just took that. Yeah, I can definitely go 15 minutes with ease, you know? That's no problem. I can go 15 minutes any day of the week. Because at the end of that fight, the only reason it was stopped is because my eye. I felt great. I ran over to him after the fight and I was like, "Yeah, dude." I was like, "Great fight, man." And he was like, "You too, great fight, man." And we were just congratulating each other. I gave him, of course, I had to give him dabs for the victory, of course. But you know, just I learned that I'm durable and I'm ready to do this.
Final question for me. How do you see this one playing out, Nico?
a victory. My hand will be raised, and it's going to be spectacularly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll go next to Damon Martin with MMA Fighting.
Hey Niko, since arriving in the UFC, you've kind of given this reputation of being an insanely exciting fighter. We know what we're getting when we get a Niko Price fight. We always talk about rankings and titles, and obviously those things are important, but what does it mean to you that you built this reputation that people want to see you fight, no matter who you're fighting, no matter where you're fighting? We know we're going to get a fight when we see Niko Price fight.
I built that reputation by just going in there and fighting, man. That's what you're supposed to do when you get in there, right? Like, I used to watch all the beginning Ultimate Fighters, and I always heard Dana saying, if you plan on doing this, you better get in here and fight. Well, I planned on doing it, so I came in there and I just started fighting, man. Fight my butt off. I got a big heart, and I can take a lot of damage. I'm down for a brawl, but I don't like them, but I'm totally down for them.
Do you feel like in this particular matchup, we've seen Cowboy involved in some of those, but we've also seen him get, he's taken some punches over the years and things like that. I mean, do you feel like if you can draw him into your style of fight, that it might be tough for him to hang with you for 3 rounds, especially at welterweight, which is not typically his home weight class?
Well, yeah, he's normally a 55er, but he's done some work at welterweight too. I'm not overlooking him in any way. I'm not looking at him like he's littler than me or anything. Like, he's a big dude. He's 6'2". I saw him over in my last fight versus Vicente. I was sitting next to him. I was like, yeah, he's totally welterweight size. But I'm not looking past anything. I'm just here. Another name on the list, and I'm ready to get my dub.
And you're going in to get your win. There's going to be a lot of questions coming in about Cowboy coming off 4 straight losses. How does he bounce back, things like that. But do you have to be careful of a guy like that because he's kind of like a wounded dog right now?
Yeah, he can come at me as hard as he ever did this fight. And I'm ready for that. I'm ready for the best Cerrone to come. I didn't overlook him in any aspect of my camp. I took everything serious, nutrition, my training, everything. Like, I'm ready. I'm here. I'm a brick house. I'm ready to do this.
And last question, Niko. You guys are the co-main event, so obviously you're focused on your fight, but there is a big fight right after yours, the main event. I got to ask your opinion. Colby Covington, Tyron Woodley. Do you have a prediction how you see that one playing out?
Man, Tyrone's he was a champion, dude. He's always been like top level in my book. And then Colby is too. Colby's good. Colby's really good. He's technical. He's conditioned. He's a beast. He trains at one of the schools that I go over and train at MMA Masters. So there's a lot of welterweights over there. He can get a lot of work from a lot of different styles. So I hate choosing on the fights, but I might have to go with Colby on this one. If Tyrone can show up, it could go differently.
Have you worked with
Colby back angry? He could come in and level some things.
Have you worked with Colby much? I know you used to train at American Top Team where he trained and then Masters. Have you guys worked together at all?
No, I've not. I've never got to work with Colby.
Thanks, Niko.
No problem.
We'll go next to Pablo Santamaria with Noti MMA Ecuador.
Hi, Niko. How are you?
How you doing?
I want to ask you, you're coming from a loss against Vicente. It was a really close fight until the doctor stoppage. So what did you learn from that fight?
I just learned that I can definitely endure a strong, long fight and a lot of punches. So a lot of punches and kicks. So I know that I'm ready for this, and I learned a lot of experience doing that. Unlike in combat experience, it was awesome. I learned a lot during the Vicente fight.
I get it. So, do you think Cowboy will be your toughest challenge yet?
Your next fight's always your toughest challenge.
Okay, you said that you want to end the fight in a spectacular way. So, would you like to finish Cowboy with a head kick?
That would be cool. Yeah, that would be really sick. Kick the head kicker. That would be cool.
Would you like to send a message to your Ecuadorian fans?
What's up, everybody?
Thank you very much, Niko, and good luck.
Thank you, sir.
We'll go next to Jeffrey Harris with 411 Mania MMA.
Hi, Niko. How are you? Better than Custer. Thanks for asking.
Nice.
So I look at this fight on paper, I think stand-up, action, kickboxing. But do you think Donald has an underrated ground game in submission game? And
Oh
is that somewhere
no.
you feel, you can hang with him and compete with him well?
I feel I can compete everywhere with him, honestly. I feel that his ground game is definitely it's not overlooked by me, and I don't know who would overlook it. He's amazing. He has slick jujitsu. He gets in there on those takedowns. He like gets deep on his takedowns. Yeah, no, I definitely don't overlook his ground game in any way, you know, and I don't overlook his striking in any way. But I do know that I have a strong striking game and a very strong grappling game, so I'm willing to put it up against him.
Have you talked to Jazzwares yet about getting you an action figure? Let's get an action figure done for you.
Dude, let's do it. Who do I talk to? You guys can put these abs on action figures? I'm just messing around. I'm not shredded.
Because Donald Cerrone got one, so I feel like you should get one too.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Whoever has to get me an action figure, contact me. I'm good. I'm ready to
All
do
right.
it.
Thank you very much, and I can't wait to see this fight, Niko. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. You have a blessed day.
We'll go next to Danny Segura with MMA Junkie.
All right.
What's up, Niko? First of all, those glasses look pretty interesting. Can we get a look at them?
Can I show them? Oh man, I'm not getting in trouble for this, right?
Oh,
I don't
or
know if I
never mind.
can.
Never.
I don't think I can right now, actually.
Yeah, I know. You're good. You're
Yeah,
good.
no. No,
Uh,
they fell off the balcony. Nikes.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Real quick, obviously this is a big bout, big opportunity for you. What went through your head at the moment the opponent Donald Cerrone came, whatever it was, via email or call? What went through your head when you got his name?
That's
Yeah.
what happened. I had 3 minutes of frozenness, and I just read it. I just kept reading it over and over, you know. And I told my wife to come here, and I told her to read it to me. And then she realized what she was reading to me, and then she was like, "Really?" I was like, "You're reading it," you know. And then yeah, and then I had to get ready to fight him, so I had to put all that behind me after that.
I mean, you faced some really good fighters throughout your UFC run, obviously. But would you
Yes,
say
sir.
this is like the one that excites you the most? I mean, Donald Cerrone,
Totally.
he's been around for quite some time.
Totally, man. I like watch videos of him and try to do the things he does. You know, like I love that guy. He's a beast. Great style, great person, great fighter.
For
You
sure.
know, like class act. He's never like I don't think I've ever seen him like sour. You know, I learned my sportsmanship from someone like him.
Yeah. And Cerrone's obviously, been in some really big bouts. I mean, if you look at like the last 4 opponents that he has, those are all big fights, man.
Dude, I know. Let me fight them
Yeah.
too.
What do you think it says about you that like, the UFC's willing to give you a name, not only that, but like also coming off a defeat in a co-main event slot?
Yeah, like I said, I'm blessed. I have blessings upon blessings put upon me, and all I'm doing is I'm trying to capitalize on all these blessings that I get and show you guys that I'm worthy to be here. You know,
Yeah.
show you guys that I'm not alone up here, even though I look like it. Got God on my side.
Yeah. And you had like many exciting bouts in the UFC. And recently, speaking with the media, Michel Pereira said that he was more interested in putting on exciting fights than winning. I wonder if that's the case with you.
No, I like winning. Um, the exciting stuff just happens, you know? Like, I love fighting. I love getting my W. You know, like the W, it just the reason I want the W is because it just helps me give another year towards my family. You know, every paycheck I bring in, because this is all I do. You know, I don't have a side hustle. I don't have no side jobs. I don't have another company. You know, I'm a UFC fighter, and this is how I make the money for my family. So I live fight to fight. So I have to capitalize on fight to fight, and there's no other options.
Yeah. And Cerrone's a veteran of the game. He's been fighting for a long time. When you were starting out, did you ever think you'd be facing names like that? And what's it like to like be able to get to fight him, before he calls it quits? Because he's spoken about like being in the end of his career here.
And that's what I was saying earlier. I was saying one of the other interviews. When I got when I first made it to UFC and I saw him come up to 170, I was like, there's a possibility that I'm gonna be able to get in there with him. Like I was like, wow, there's an opportunity for this to like happen in the future. And then now look, I'm here sitting behind this desk and I'm talking about the fight with him. So, it's just I'm doing things right because the blessings are still coming. So I'm trying to stay on the right path.
For sure. All right, man. Well, looking forward to the fight. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you so much.
We'll go next to Cote Cruz with Fordwin Podcast.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can.
How you doing, man? Nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you too. I'm over here just hanging out in Vegas.
Yeah, you look really positive, man. I was wondering because my man Danny just before just asked you about what does it mean for you to fight a guy like Cerrone. Like he kind of stole my question there, but it's okay. I mean, it's a great it's a great feeling seeing you so positive about it. What do you think the fight's gonna be like? Do you think it's gonna be like one of those fights where you can bang the guy in front of you, then hug him, and then bang him again? Is that the kind of fight you're hoping for, or is it gonna be a greedy fight?
When I'm in there fighting, dude, I'm in there to fight you. It's gonna be grid, but I'm not gonna be. I won't ever do like a cheap shot or nothing. Like if he tries to high five me or something, I'm not gonna try to punch him right when he reaches his hand out for a high five or something like that. Yeah, I'll high five him back, of course. Because I had that level of respect for him.
You were talking earlier about this being your only job. Of course, it's a standard, right? This is what everyone in the sports tries to reach, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Maybe I was wondering, you have the right personality to do something like streaming, like video games or something. That's a good side hustle for you.
Yeah, I could totally do something like that.
Do you like to play games? Do you have any favorites at the moment, or are you just?
I'm actually not good at video games because
you're not.
No, I do all my times on the mat, man. I'm in the gym, in the ring, I'm getting chased by 5 kids.
Yeah, that's
literally for the last 3 days before the fight. My son has been begging me to go fishing, and I have not been overtaken fishing because I just.
How old is your son? Excuse me. How old is your son?
I have 3. I have 5, 2, and 9 months.
Oh, so they're not really that much of aware of what you do for a living, right?
Oh no, they know exactly what I do.
Yeah. Are they excited about the cowboy? Do they know what it means to you?
My daughter saw how excited I got when she saw the fight, and she was like, "Is this a big fight?" I was like, "Yeah, it's a big fight."
How does that make you feel that your kids are so involved in this?
Hey, if my kids want to do this when they get older, it's their decision. I'll support it either way if they want to or if they don't. Even my daughters. I have 2 daughters, 8 and 7. So if they want to do it, let them do it. I'm gonna be your coach though.
Yeah, I can totally see you in the corner.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm a good cornerman. I've cornered hundreds of fights.
That's awesome, man. Well, best of luck on your fight. It was great talking to you. You bring a lot of positive energy, and I'm really excited about the fight. Best of luck, man. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, we'll go next to Augusto Niez-Gay with Somos MMA.
Oh, hello, Nico. Do you hear me?
Oh, hello. Yep, we hear you.
Oh, okay. Nico, how are you doing, first of all?
Good, great, wonderful, blessed.
Okay. Nico, you just said that you feel you can compete with Cowboy everywhere, but when do you think you have the advantage over him?
That's my secret. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why I signed the contract. No, my advantage is, I don't know. I'm crazy. I'm crazy enough to go in there with him and be crazy with him. So.
Okay. Sounds good. You also have mentioned Cowboys experience. How do you counteract that? I mean, is there any way to deal with that?
Yeah, make it something that he's never been through. Or something he does not like You know?
Okay. Yeah, sure, sure. And well, you're going to face obviously maybe one of the most loved guys in the UFC. Does this makes any
Yeah.
difference for you before the fight?
No, it doesn't make me feel different. I've got some funny messages though. You know, that's how I know Cowboy's really loved. He's got a lot of good fans.
What about those messages? What did they say?
You're gonna lose. Cowboys gonna beat you. I'm like, ah. At least they didn't cuss at me though. You know.
Okay, Nico, and my last one. This is obviously a really good matchup and a fun-friendly fight. I want to know, do you think this could be even better with a crowd in a big stadium? Would you like that?
Like I said, the crowd doesn't bother me. No fans don't bother me. I just like getting in there and letting it go, man. Just fighting people. It's really fun. And I like doing it to where I don't get in trouble for it, where I get paid for it. That's all. Makes it even more exciting.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Nico, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Niko. You're all set.
Sweet. Thank you.